my presentation comes from a chapter that I wrote for the book in Engage, Jainism, that Dr. Miller and Dr. Bohanec are editing. It is, in fact, a summary of that chapter. But first of all, what do I mean by the four bhavanas? So these four bhavanas refer to the cultivation of bhavana, of benevolence, maitri, sympathetic joy, pramoda, compassion, karunya, and equanimity, madhyasya. These four practices seem to have had a relevant place in Jain religiosity. We do not find the term four bhavanas per se in the Tarvarta Sutra or earlier Jain texts, as far as I know, but some later Jain authors do refer to them as the four bhavanas. And that is why I am using this as a title today. As part of Jain praxis, these four bhavanas or cultivations seem to have been used by Jains to lead a life of minimal harm. And as many of you might know, they have similar counterparts in other South Asian religions. However, scholarship about these practices in the Jain context is very limited. So my chapter explores how the bhavanas are explained in different Jain textual sources and how they developed in engagement with Buddhist and Brahmanical intellectual environments. So in my book chapter, I also discuss briefly the four bhavanas in the Buddhist tradition, that they are called Brahma Vihara, the four immeasurables, or these different terms you have here. And also in some Brahmanical literature, such as Patanjali Yoga Sutra, and also in some of the Upanishads. In the Jain text explored in this chapter, the four bhavanas serve the main purpose of eliminating karma. Compassion and equanimity have received the most attention in scholarship. Equanimity lies at the basis of all Jain meditative practices and religious life, and compassion is considered one of the four main signs of Samyak Darshan. Although further studies are necessary to construct a more precise genealogy of these bhavanas and to describe how they are embodied in contemporary times, this preliminary exploration demonstrates how central figures in Jain intellectual history were engaging, at least intellectually, with shared forms of religious praxis in their socio-historical context. They were trading in ethical values and corresponding techniques that were common to other religious traditions, while nevertheless retaining a commitment to their own distinct liberation.